it's a big problem in the schools. Like everybody wondering why Johnny or whatever your kid name is failing, but in the home we're failing as parents. So it's like,
even as a parent, just because you're the mama, just because you're the daddy, that don't mean you ain't got work to do on yourself. Because
we really want to homeschool these children, but guess what? They don't want it.
I got a confession.
What's your confession? So I want to know, you doing pick up or drop off? We better get out of here.
We about to get up out of here, y'all.
Got a movie date before school start.
We got a movie date. I know is how do we balance all this out? Work, marriage, how are we fitting all this in with the back to school thing? Like, Welcome. This is Relationships 101 Podcast, your introduction to a committed relationship. I'm your host, Sylvester Wilson.
And I'm your co-host, JasMeka Wilson.
Yes. Cheers. And it's back to school, y'all. It's back to school, man. It's back to school. Now, I gotta off rip, I gotta give I got a confession.
What's your confession?
My wife do most of this, and I'm more of a support system. But yeah, this is her thing.
So today, what we coming to tell the people?
I mean, what we want to know is how do we balance all this out? Work, marriage, how are we fitting all this in with the back to school thing? Like, how do you balance it? Parenting. We got the shopping method. Like what? So first of all, how we get ready? Because I know that you usually go online, but something different happened this year.
Oh yeah, this year those kids was like, you are not buying me those pants that, I don't know.
They call them the big pants.
They call them big pants. I just went a size up because you got to wear them for the year. So they was like, we're not wearing the big pants this year. So I had to actually take them to the store. So we at Sawgrass going from store to store to find the skinny pants, I guess. So the experience was different for this back to school year. Had to go out and get their stuff instead of letting it come to the house and we just receive it. So, preparation normally for us, they get out of school in June. By July, we're ordering. But I kind of started late this year.
Yeah.
That's why when you like, how do we balance it all? I'm like, you want me to be honest? Because this year, that balancing looked at a lot different. The kids was like, mommy.
It was different.
It was like, mommy.
It was different, but see, like I said, I'm the support system. They like, mommy. And I'm like, it sounded like it was y'all fault with this request of, I don't want the big pants. And so now she got to go through some extra stuff. Got to be walking through the mall and all this other stuff. See, I know you usually do things online and it's usually done. You know what I'm saying? So this year they threw you for a loop.
Yeah, so they had to wait. I think we just finalized everything last weekend.
Yeah.
And I think we just went to the store 2 weeks ago.
See?
So balancing that looked a little different this year. And I don't feel like a failure because I think that's what we struggle with as women. Like we don't really pass the baton over to y'all because it's like, I could do it. I got it. I want him to know I'm super mommy. But it came a point where I had to pass you the baton like, hey, babe, I need you to do X, Y, Z. I need you to go do this. I need you to take Makai here because I needed that. I
mean, my department, I'm going to take him to go get a haircut. That's that goes without saying. I'm going to set up the appointment even if I can't. If I can't be there to actually take him either. I'm the one to set up the appointment and all that. So, I do some things.
So on today's topic, that's why we're talking about how parenting look in the household of a couple, a unit. Like, I don't want people to personally be together and feel like a single parent, because I think that's out there. Yeah. Like, some people are in these relationships, but they still feel like a single parent. And that's a heavy burden. You want them to perform sexually, but they gotta go to work, take the kids, cook, and then perform. Wow. Thankfully, I don't have to do all that, because there's some days you in the kitchen more than me, or, vice versa. But I think parenting is a heavy conversation, especially with back to school. So I want to know, you doing pick up or drop off? I'm live with it, y'all.
I mean, I don't know. Let's see. Because guess what?
You normally do pick up though, majority of the time. I take the kids to the bus stop because he's at work, and on his off days he get 2 days off. So all I ask is, on one of those days, let me sleep in late and you take the kids to the bus, and then you could get your other day. So that was something that we created. And then, far as pick up, if I'm out and I'm working or something, he has to take his nap, then go get the kids from the bus. So we improvise as needed. Right. And try to not make...
We juggle.
The scale tilt.
No.
We
definitely juggle. Let's also throw in there that, my wife works remotely. So it gives her a little bit, a lot of more wiggle room, you know what I'm saying, in regards to that. And then, my schedule is crazy. The hour that I work, anyway, my work schedule, and I'm working on that now. We don't know how that's gonna look moving forward, but something's gonna change there. But we work it the way we work it, and I'm sure y'all work it the way y'all work it. Like we talk about, what we always say, everything is customary. Like, it's a custom. Every relationship is custom made. So however y'all need to get it done, like, let's get it done. But you speaking of the power dynamic, I mean, a lot of it, I'm sure too, some of it, I should say, has to do with the fact that my wife has a persistent brain type, and you can jump in there like, hey, let me help you out. She like, nah, I got it. Like, she would rather do it, right? So, I'm just a support system. I'm a support system. I think I'm good at it.
But from the outside looking in, people swear. Like, people just be nosy. Like, they don't even know the setup or the system, but they could just look at a situation and judge. Oh, he do this, he do that, he do this, he do this, he do this. Stay out of people's house. And I'm trying to come as softly as I can, but I think that start a lot of confusion. Oh, I seen so and so daddy take his kids to school, but they don't even know the agreement. But see,
I mean, that's the problem with comparing your thing with somebody else's thing, because come on, hopefully it's not the same. It shouldn't be the same. Y'all totally different people with different circumstances and situations. It shouldn't look the same. So I primarily cook. I'm the primary cook in the house, right? It ain't no gender-based duties going on. It's like we get it done the way it need to get done. You know what I'm saying? And we're raising adults, so a lot of things we delegate to them as well. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all are part of the team as well, and we gonna get it done. So,
but I am grateful because this year we are at the same school. We have 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. Last year we were at 2 schools. Yeah. A couple of years before that, we were at 3 schools. Right. So just imagine, like, people be feeling like, oh my gosh, Jazz and men are so secluded and they don't want to deal with nobody. Man, our life be run. Listen, I have an uncle and an aunt here, but they stay ways away. But I have no family here. My husband have family here. His mom help out when she can, but your girl be gone sometimes too. So it's like, in our home, there is a system. Like, we are running like a system.
Got to.
So thankfully this year I'm only at 1 school, and thankfully we got a bus. So that's just Let me get them to the bus stop. Let me pick them up from the bus stop. But it's more to that. So we're going to get in that too. Because I think as parents, we just drop these kids off to school. And I hate the school system. We really want to homeschool these children. But guess what? They don't want it. They like my friends socially. They're concerned about their social component.
I mean, y'all know these kids ain't growing up the way we grew up. You know what I'm saying? With friends right on the same block, riding bikes together, climbing trees, like whatever. Like these kids ain't the same. So their social community ain't like that. It's like for the most part, that's what they get it from school. Mm-hmm. We used to get it from school and from the block, and you know what I'm saying, like, and from our street, and around the corner, and you know what I'm saying. So they ain't got that. They ain't got that. So in those aspects, we respect that and we understand that part. However, as parents, we looking at the macro, we looking at the big picture, and yeah, we ain't really ready to rely solely on public school system for the education of our children. Matter of fact, while we talking about preparation, one of the things that we've done over the years was, and I think we told this like maybe like episode 1 or something, about how we set our kids up like each summer, right? Each summer you go to Target. We started at Target on 99-cent store, grabbing those books with the workbooks for the next grade level. And that's what they're working on all summer. That's what they're working on. And the following summer, you working on whatever grade you're going to for the next year. And that's to keep you acclimated to what you might be facing. And so your brain just don't go to sleep. and it's worked. It's worked so far. We had some challenges with that this summer.
Because we were busy.
Summer. I mean, we had to take a couple trips.
Yeah, we were busy.
And trips could throw you off. When you home, just the home front, the system, the whole program is running. But boy, when you have to hit the road or something, that thing could throw everything off like easy. So we gonna see. We got some in though. They got some in, and we're gonna definitely test that while we're watching them this year academically to see how it plays out.
I just want to add to that. Like, I think it's important that we create an environment for our children to go into the schoolhouse. Because when they go into the schools, that's where low self-esteem start. They're getting bullied. They're getting picked on. Teachers overlooking them or saying they're not smart enough. And then when they come into our homes, whether it be the parents or the siblings that's tearing them down, I think we need to be very cautious of that and helping them with going back to school. Like, let's be their safety net. That when they come in, we building them up, because we already know when y'all go outside into them school systems, y'all getting torn down. Right. So
so their home, we are their home, and we should be their safe space. We should be their safe space from bullying. We should be their safe space from feeling like they're inadequate, like they ain't smart enough.
And we gotta heal. Sorry.
We definitely gotta heal. We talk about that, the self-work. Even as a parent, just because you're the mama, just because you're the daddy, that don't mean you ain't got work to do on yourself. Because the work that you don't do on yourself, them kids have to put up with that. I'm gonna just tell you straight up. Not only your spouse, but them kids have to putting up with it too. And then they gotta go into the school and they don't tell them what they dealing with. Right.
That they don't want to tell you about because you already dealing, exactly what you're dealing with in the home.
So wait. Now we bleeding over to the next topic, which is actually supporting your child emotionally during the school year. Like, how are we doing that? And we just kind of gave some ways of how we doing that, right? Becoming that safe space for them.
I feel like we talking real mellow.
We are talking mellow, but
we need y'all to. Need y'all to.
People don't want to be hearing people screaming.
Nah, I ain't saying scream. I'm just saying we real chill about it. But I think that is like I need to give a little more energy to it because it's big. Like, no. I'm just saying it's a big problem in the schools. Like, everybody wondering why Johnny or whatever your kid name is failing. But in the home, we're failing as parents.
Ooh.
So it's like, oh, he's getting an F, he getting a D, he getting a C. What are we doing at home? Every time he come through that door, do he hear mommy and daddy arguing and y'all beefing and y'all throwing stuff and y'all mommy stressed, she don't know how she gonna pay the bills? Or what is that child hearing that he got to take with him in a schoolhouse? And you talk about pass the test? Is my lights gonna be on when I get home?
Right.
Is mommy and daddy gonna be fighting again?
Right.
Is daddy coming back home?
Right. And are you passing that whatever it is that you're dealing with down to that child through these interactions? Right.
Yeah.
Are they worried? Do they go to school worried? Are they afraid? We really got to make sure that we tapping in with these kids, and even just asking them, how was your day? Right? How was school? You know that, like, that's the least you could do, but that's the least we can do. But we got to go a little deeper, y'all. We got to at least, we like to do something where we said, we'll follow that up with, okay, what was the best part of it for you? What was the worst part? You know what I'm saying? What you ain't like about it, and why? Right? Let's try that, because their world is their world, and they spend more time, just like we do at work. We spend more time away there than we do with our family. So when we get together, it's on us to be intentional about tapping into that day. Opening up a line of communication where it could be shared and they can feel safe with sharing their day, pouring it out. If they need to do they little vents or whatever the case is. That's helping them, right? That's healthy. That's creating like a healthy mindset, emotional temperature for them. Being able to come home and kind of release some of that stuff. So,
move past the how was school good, and we just keep driving.
Right.
Oh, what was good about it? What did you enjoy? Yeah, we gotta move past the good.
Yeah.
They don't really be good. They don't really be good.
Okay, so I know that there's times when we've run into this plenty of times, like throughout the years, with our children, when it comes to when we are intentional about tapping into what's going on, and then we start seeing issues, whether it be emotional, whether it be, thank God, like you say, like this year is a pretty special year. The three younger ones are, our oldest one, he's in college, but the three younger ones are, for the first time, all in middle school together.
Pray for me.
It's incredible. My little girl, she got both of them, the two youngest ones, they got their little business going. You know what I'm saying? Got their little hustle going, selling socks.
Yeah, she sell her little junk socks for $10.
Yeah.
He worked out a deal.
He worked out a deal with a percentage. He helps her kind of design them and stuff. And she's more so the mouthpiece of it and the face of it. She go wear them and she's the brand ambassador.
Oh, wait a minute.
Hey, y'all, come on now. Let's do it. So it's like, how are we preparing these children? And that's one of the ways we're doing it. So just showing them, we make it a big deal to show them that what actually creates your life and makes you is what you do outside of school. What are you doing after school? What are you doing aside from what you studying in school? What you studying at home? What are you reading at home outside of school? Because most of us, we ain't like to read when we was in school, right? Me and you, we read a lot now. I wasn't no reader like this in school. It was just, y'all know how it go. It was just, I read it for the grade. I read it because I had to do it for that class or whatever the case is. And I'm talking about that's all the way up to college level. We still do that. But showing them and reading books, right? Letting them catch you reading books. Letting them catch you doing what it is that you're telling them that they should be doing. It is a big deal too.
And we as parents, we're just planting the seeds. Listen, other people gonna have to come along and water them. Because
Right.
as parents, we could tell them something. Somebody else could come in and tell them the exact same thing. And now it connects. Oh, I think I'm just gonna... Sir, I've been telling you that for the past 2 years.
Definitely.
So let's just be intentional about planting the seeds and trusting God for the harvest. He gonna send some people along that's gonna water them. But if we ain't planting nothing and somebody else coming along and planting them, what are they planting?
What they planting?
What they planting? Seed got to get in there somewhere.
Telling you.
So if we leaving it up to these teachers, their friends, we setting them up for disaster. So yeah, the kids be like, "Mommy, I don't feel like going to school today." I be like, "Why? Somebody bullying you? Why this? Why? Mommy, you always got..." Yes, I have. Why?
Yeah, they don't be liking all the little extra.
They don't like the extra questions, but I need to know. I be like, are you okay? Are you mentally okay? Are you physically okay? Is somebody bullying you? Did somebody touch you? Is it a teacher? Tell me so I can know how to help you. Yeah. And not just be dropping our babies off to these school systems and trusting that they good. I'll see you at 5 p.m. I'll provide your dinner. Take a shower. Go to bed.
Yeah. I's that baby's pappy. So
she ain't gonna talk.
I ain't even gonna say her name, but I heard it beat.
Don't say it.
I heard it beat.
Keep talking. She ain't gonna talk.
So, yeah.
I'm excited though.
I'm excited about it too. My daughter is super excited. Too excited. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, she already got threatened.
Listen.
Because she too excited.
It's like, what's your motives, little girl, for this excitement? We don't mind you being excited for school. Because I remember when JasMeka, when I first one was excited for school, but that's when he was like the only child yelling, "Cool, cool," at every school bus that passed by, and he was lonely and he wanted, he was excited for the social aspect of school and being around other kids. She's freaking super excited. You want to tell what? Then you took her to the orientation and lost my baby.
I didn't lose your baby.
What?
No.
What happened?
I went to the office to pick up Makai's uniform pants, right?
Okay.
And I told her she could stay with her friends and their moms. So when I came out, I'm calling her. She's not answering the phone. So I called a friend mom and I'm like, "Hey, where's Sahara?" She was like, "Girl, they walking around the school." So your baby got missing in the school walking around just to know the scenery. But she on a contract, y'all. Her contract is,
okay,
if I hear any boy problems, teacher problems, girl drama, too many times, one too many times,
one too many,
homeschool. Yeah, no, I'm just like, make it happen. Because I want to do it anyway. So she's like, no, we're not going to have those problems. So she on a contract, but I believe her heart is pure. Sahara is a social butterfly. She's the only girl in her, not in the house, but amongst her brothers. So I think that'd be her outlet to be around girls and have fun. And,
understandable.
Yeah.
Understandable. But we watch. Just know that. Parents, we're here for y'all. I mean, we know it's a lot. It can get hectic, especially throughout the year. You just never know. Teacher parent conferences. I mean, and all of this. Like, how are we taking care of ourselves throughout this? We got to remember to take care of ourselves. Make sure that we got a healthy routine that allows us to decompress from all of the heavy lifting that goes into parenting. So, what do we do?
Take trips.
We take trips.
You got Monday. We ain't gonna be here.
More so throughout the day, though, right? Like on a regular day, we'll take a walk around the block. We'll go for lunch. Yeah. Well, yeah.
We'll figure it out.
We'll cook dinner for the kids and stab out somewhere and go sit down and be served. But they're gonna eat. Just might not eat what we eat.
Parents, be encouraged in this season. Be intentional. Make sure we're creating a safe space for our children. Because continue to do that individual work so that they can come to you guys. Because I remember it was a point, my oldest told me, "Ma, I can't come to you because you're going to want to go to the school, talk to the teacher, pull the kid in, get the parents together." So some stuff he held out of my fear of trying to confront everything.
Right.
So I had to take an approach to kind of not be so aggressive about it and just ask him what he'll like me to do about it. And if it works, we're going to take his approach. But if I need to add some more, I'm going to add some more.
Right.
So be encouraged. Pay attention to the babies. We're praying for y'all. Enjoy each other. Don't lose y'all marriage or y'all relationship during this time. Never let your spouse feel like they'll single parent. That's a space.
It definitely is a space.
That's a space.
And if I ever make you feel like that, I apologize.
No, if you make me feel like that, I tell you, I'll be like, babe, you picking up these kids today. You gotta pick these kids up today. I'm tired. I really cannot do it.
Listen, hey,
I take the cap off when you need to.
Yeah, you do. I know you do. A lot of times I'm not here for morning routines,
right?
Because I'm up in the wee hours, right? Already gone, and thank God for Ring. You know what I'm saying? For the Ring camera, I get to still get to tap in and see what how they looking in the morning, how they dressing, even without them even knowing. I see them walking out the door, going to the car and getting in. It make me feel like I was at least there a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I get to say something on the little speaker while they on the porch, walking to the car. So it's we pray for these babies. We got to pray together. Hold them babies' hands, man. Y'all form a circle and teach them that it's important to set your own atmosphere, your own environment before you walk into an environment. We don't know what's waiting at school. We don't know what's waiting, you know what I'm saying, in the hallways, in the office. We don't know what the teacher going through. They might not be good with keeping home stuff at home and not bringing things to work. Let's teach these babies how to set an atmosphere of their own, mentally and emotionally, before they walk into somebody else's emotional atmosphere, and so that they're not so affected by it. So hold them baby's hand, let's form a circle, let's pray together, and let's instill that in them, because one day it's going to be somebody's job they're going to, right? Or it's going to be them, starting their day in their business, and they just got to know that this is how you start your day. Let's put God first. Let's do this in a way that it's beneficial not just to us, but even the people that we come into contact throughout the day. We don't want to be walking sores, bleeding on people. Like, no, you got to get your mindset right first. What you do when you how do you do that for you?
Which one?
Get your mindset right for the day, yeah.
I lay in that bed for a minute. Just after I wake them up. Because we take phones at nighttime. There is no phones in the room. So they don't have, we're going to order an alarm clock. But I'm the alarm clock for now because there's no phones at night. So I just wake them up and I lay there while they're older. So they're ironing their own clothes, getting themselves ready. But I just lay in bed, say my prayer, breathe in, breathe out, and be like, all right, I'm going to get up. Or some mornings when I'm tired, I sleep till they tell me they're ready to go after I woke them up. And then I just make sure everybody got everything. We look good, and then we walk out the door and say our prayer in the car, and we have a special prayer that we all say together. Everybody know it, and that be our prayer. But that's my morning routine. Some days I do all the meditation and the prayer, and some days I sleep. Mm-hmm. Sometimes Jesus come back and be like, I told you to pray, and I come back to find you sleep. Yes, Lord. I was tired. Ooh. Sometimes that be your girl. But I think as moms, we just need to be okay with taking off the cape. Mm-hmm. So I think we don't ask for help because we want y'all to feel like we got it, we good, we mamas. It's gonna be all right. Mm-hmm. I've been there. Like, for some time, for some years. Like you say, oh, she got a persistent brain type. She's going to be like, I got it. I think that was just the mother. Like you feel like, I'm the mom. I got to take this. I got to do this. Take that cap off and get some help. Cape. Both of y'all, cap too. Throw it too manly. But the cape, we got to take it off and just be okay with I need help.
Yeah.
And ask for it.
And speaking of help, if you see them kids at any point lacking in the area in school, like, come on now, let's get to a point where we invest in these children, and it's bigger than just the sneakers they got on their feet. Pay for some tutoring, right, in that particular area, because that could be the difference. For one, it'll boost their self-esteem in regards to learning things, because a child could be feeling like, that's just it for the rest of my life. I'm just not good at math. That ain't so. Not if we got something to do with it. You go ahead and I'm gonna pay for you tutor, and guess what? All of a sudden, you good at math, and now you ain't got to be 48 years old talk about I was never good at math though.
Right.
Took care of that. You know what I'm saying? It's not what I heard. I heard somebody say this, or maybe I saw a post or something, and I love it. Let's not focus so much on giving our children what we never had, but teaching our children what we never knew. That's more important. Very, 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 very vital. So I mean, what we doing now? We about to
get out of here.
We about to get up out of here, y'all.
Got a movie date before school start.
We got a movie date before school, y'all.
This what we do. So we better get out of here.
So however y'all can get it in, man. Just make sure the responsibilities are taken care of first.
Dinner served.
You know what I'm saying? School clothes, everything is taken care of. And then take care of you. Take care of you, man. Make sure y'all good. Make sure the union is solid. Y'all still enjoying each other company.
And we out. Peace. One.